Spin, my hairy face. How you doing? I had no idea what I was going to talk about tonight, and watching the news always helps. When you watch that, you always come across something that just kind of stirs you a little bit. The thing that I say, the world is just a madhouse at the moment, so it's like, which one should I pick? Because I always like talking about what's happening in the world. And the thing that got me the most was I'm watching TV1 News, New Zealand's state broadcaster, and it said that China had just finished creating their aircraft carrier, their first one, 300 metre long aircraft carrier. And the reporter, the presenter, said, raises concerns about China's rapidly developing military power. And I'm like, okay, why is it, for a starter, who is scared, for a starter? Why is it concerning anyone that they are doing this? And the bigger picture for me, from someone that used to live in this country in the first place, of the United States, why are people not more worried about the United States military power? Why are they the ones that are the military police of the world? Why is it that they are allowed to sell weapons and produce more weapons and constantly have more and more of this death and destruction at their hands, but when other people are stockpiling or going on more of a defensive stance, they're seen as a threat? It's like the same with Iran. People are going on and more worried about Iran accessing nuclear weapons. And if they are doing it for the nuclear weapon point, then that's a horrible thing that they're doing. If they're doing it for the power needs, then they need to be doing that. However, let's not forget that there are, I'm totally wrong with my quote here, most likely, but there's about 16 nations in the world that have nuclear capabilities. And some of these are still actually building more nuclear things. Why are they not worried about them? Why is it that even though they have this non-proliferation agreement, America still, I know Russia does as well, but America has the most nuclear weapons in the world. Yet no one is concerned about them. They've probably still got them pointed over towards Russia. They're building a defensive system on the boundaries of, well, NATO are building a defensive system on the edge of the NATO countries in Europe and excluding Russia from this. Yet Russia wants to be part of this. Yet at this stage, they don't want them to be part of it. Why? Why are people more... There are people out there, but why are people not as scared of this threat that is America, which are the ones that are doing all the world destruction? They are the attackers. They are the aggressors around the world. Yet no one is worried about them or the general population. They just look at that and say, hey, we're on the good side because we are winning. We have to defend ourselves. Yet, from that defense, you are actually doing the attacking. They are the aggressors. The aggressors are the ones you need to be worried about, not the people that are trying to defend themselves or have set themselves up for defense. The aggressors are the ones that are the problems, not the defenders. Remember Building 7. See ya. Spinny spin, Freddy.